Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are joining me from, whether you are joining live or whether you are watching on replay. In which case, hashtag replay, pop in and say hi. It'll be good to see you. So, talking about seeing me, how about you see me? Here I am, back in my office for today and actually the rest of the week. Well, through to Thursday. As you know, I've got a very exciting Thursday coming up because I will be launching my Flourishing Introvert show on the Win Win Women Network, but also available through Roku TV and Apple TV. So it's a very exciting week for me. Let you into a little secret though. I'm a little bit nervous, but nerves are a good thing, right? So I remember when this has taken me back a while. I remember when I used to train presentation skills, and we talked about the fact that nerves were a really good thing. And some of the most famous actors have been people who have been so nervous. I can't remember if it was Sir John Gielgud or one of those who used to have a bucket in the wings because he would be so nervous before he went on stage. So there's nothing wrong with a bit of nerves. It's how we manage those nerves. It's how we manage to show up in spite of the nerves. That's what matters. I was also taught that nerves are a good thing because it means we care. It means we care enough about what we're doing to worry about doing a good job. And certainly that's going to be true for me from Thursday onwards. Of course, I want to do a good job. Of course, I want people to get something from it. So I've carefully structured my first few shows so that I know where I'm going, I know what I'm doing. But lessons from a lurker, you wouldn't expect me necessarily to be talking about all of this stuff if I'm not also talking about lurking. And I have been, out of necessity, lurking a little bit recently. So we've just had a long bank holiday weekend here in the UK. Well, in England, actually, it's not in Scotland. So it's an English and I think Welsh bank holiday. So it's May Day. So May the 2nd was our May Day bank holiday. And I ended up working for quite a lot of it because I was proofing my new website. Yeah, new website coming. So that was very exciting. And Saturday, I did a lot of gardening because the weather was gorgeous and I'd already got my sweet peas ready to plant up. Looked at the forecast, decided we weren't going to have any more frosts. I know, a little bit early, but I decided to do that anyway. And what I've done is I've planted up my sweet peas and I've got some in a nice sheltered corner where the house meets the fence. And I'm putting another long tub of them behind the bench that we've got over next to part of the fence so that they'll climb up behind us and should smell gorgeous when we're sat on the bench. So I did quite a lot of gardening. I turned over a bit of a bed. I ached good and proper. We had company then on the Sunday. And in between times, I definitely needed to lurk. So going back to what I mean by lurking, it's about taking time actually for me and not necessarily being active in all the places I could be active, which I also means I know that I'm going to need a bit of downtime and some potential lurking evenings this week because I'm delivering training all day today. I'm delivering training all day tomorrow. So I'm just on my lunch break now, delivering training all day tomorrow and Thursday morning. And then I've got a meeting Thursday afternoon and I've got loads of meetings Friday, including face-to-face supervision in London. So I was in London last week delivering face-to-face for the first time. And I can tell you, I am not face-to-face match fit for delivery. I realized whilst I've really enjoyed these 2 years of virtual delivery, wow, I've got used to that way of delivering and being in a room, quite a big room with about 25 people, really took way more energy than I've been used to using. So that took some recovering as well. So I shall be needing to, whilst my delivery is only virtual, my supervision is face to face on Friday, but whilst my delivery is virtual, I need to make sure that I'm using my evenings wisely to recharge ready for Thursday evening, because I absolutely need to be on it full time on Thursday evening for my launch show. Now, I know, because it's a commitment I've made already, that I am not going to be pretending to be something I'm not. I'm not going to show up all big and kind of, you know, overly enthusiastic. Of course, I'm going to care about this launch, but I'm not going to go bonkers, because it's a show for introverts, about introverts. So I want to show up in my full introvert glory with a slightly measured delivery, not kind of lots of hoorah and all that sort of stuff, but just some really good general helpful things for introverts who are already flourishing and who are looking to flourish more. So, on my launch show, I will be talking about what introversion is and isn't. I know a lot of you know that already, but I don't know who's going to be watching the show on catch up. So, I need to do a bit of that basic stuff. I'll also be busting some of the myths around introversion, because there are still so many of them. And I have decided that there's going to be the odd random gift giveaway for somebody who shows up live. Whether I'll do it every week, I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to have a random generator thing so that I can select somebody to win a little something special just for supporting me on my live show. So that's what I've got coming up this week. I wonder what you've got coming up this week. I wonder what you need to do to make sure your batteries are suitably charged for the week ahead. I I know that sorry, I'm a bit distracted because I've just been running a work and priority management course. And one of the bits of learning that people took from just this morning's session was the importance of planning ahead, not just looking at this week, but looking beyond the week. And it just reminded me how important it is to do that. I tend to do that anyway so that I can plan my pre-charge and recharge times accordingly. And because this show is going to be live every Thursday evening, I need to make sure that actually Thursday afternoons, Wednesday evenings, those sorts of times, I really need to make sure that I've got really good downtime planned, so that what I can do is, as I say, show up in my full introvert glory on a Thursday evening. So, yeah, I wonder what you've got planned. I hope that your weekend, whether it was a long one or not, gave you the opportunity to recharge from the week that's been and pre-charge for the week ahead. And I hope you're putting in place some of those things that will help you flourish. So, hashtag replay, drop in and say hi. And it's been good to be with you. That's probably enough for today. Look forward to seeing you next week, everyone. Bye bye for now.